Centralia PA, Graffiti Highway. This place is epic. I am here with Michael T Panetta, who's actually behind the camera with me at the moment. Man, I'm really excited. I've wanted to come here for a long time, and it's so funny that Michael T and I had the same idea on the same day. We're gonna check this out, see what it looks like. You guys aren't gonna believe this place. So this is the point where I would say roll them bumps, Piney, but just come back, Piney. So walking around on the Graffiti Highway here in Centralia is a really surreal experience. It's kind of like a zombie apocalypse kind of thing. It's really crazy. The one thing that strikes you when you're here is how quiet it is. You just don't expect to be standing in the middle of a highway with no noise. It's very strange. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the history of Centralia, Pennsylvania, this was a mining town. Under the ground here is a massive coal mine, and one day somehow it caught fire, and it's been burning ever since, which is why they had to evacuate the town. And you can see along this road they had to eventually close the road because it has all these divots and dips and stuff. The ground here is not always 100% stable because, of course, the coal is burning underneath here. Occasionally you get methane gas emissions and all that sort of stuff. So it can be a pretty dangerous area, and the state has spent a lot of time patrolling this area to try to keep people out, but it seems like they're not really doing that anymore, or at least not today, hopefully. You come to a place like this and you just never know what you're gonna see. We've got broken road here, we have all kinds of graffiti everywhere, and the thing that's really interesting about this place, besides Michael T Panetta filming over there, is that the graffiti is on top of graffiti on top of graffiti. And it's kind of a really unique and interesting effect that I'm not sure is going to come through on camera, but I'm hoping to try to show it to you guys. The absolute wasteland of this place is just kind of stunning. I'm telling you guys something, it would be very, very difficult for me to be able to show the scope of just this highway in this video. It's kind of almost stunning, and there isn't a segment of this highway that's not covered with graffiti. So hundreds and hundreds of people have come here and added their mark to this incredible landmark. This is a landmark that's kind of dedicated to the greed or the mistakes of big business. I don't know what you'd call it there. I'm certainly not going to get into the politics or the environmentalism of it. But for a situation like this to have created this is pretty incredible. So Michael T and I have spent some time on the Graffiti Highway. We're gonna go look and see if we can actually find the town, but this place is unbelievable, man, don't you think?
That's awesome. I couldn't imagine it looking like this in person. There isn't an inch of this road that isn't covered with some form of spray paint or decoration. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So we found the vent pipes that they put in to vent out of the mine right here. They're not smoking at all. There's one over there too, but you can definitely smell sulfur right in this area. Not strong, but strong enough that you notice it. So we're kind of standing in downtown Centralia right now. Obviously this would have been the residential area. You can see up here, you go up the hill, you got these roads upon roads laid out in a grid some of them with actual sidewalks and stuff, and there's just nothing here. There's just nothing here. There's a highway down there that kind of goes through where the center of town would be. You can see there's one holdout house somebody still lives in here in Centralia. But other than that, we haven't seen any other houses on any of the other plots.
Nope.
It's just gone. I certainly wonder why this stop sign is so low, and it's really unusual that it hasn't actually been graffitied yet. And I say yet because I'm sure it's coming. You can see here another empty road. And that brings me to the end of my road. I want to thank Michael T Panetta for coming and hanging out with me in Centralia today. It's been a pretty interesting experience. I don't even know what it'll show up like on camera because it's really hard to grasp how bizarre this is.
Yeah.
But it's been awesome. Make sure if you're not subscribed to Michael T Panetta, you do that. Also ring the bell so you know when he puts new content out. I want you guys to go ahead and find your adventure. Have a great day. Keep looking for Piney, and I'll see you soon.